All right, in this explainer, we're going to go under the hood of a sales presentation for a health supplement called Quietum Plus. We're going to break down its marketing structure, piece by piece, to really understand how it's designed to persuade you. So the whole thing kicks off with a classic, super powerful hook, a really bold scientific claim. This is all about grabbing your attention right from the get-go, promising some kind of new, secret discovery about the real reason behind a pretty common and frustrating problem. And then, boom, it doubles down on the intrigue. By immediately telling you what the cause isn't, it challenges everything you probably thought you knew about this issue. It's a really clever way to make you lean in and say, okay, what's the secret then? So this leads us right into the first chapter of their story, a new discovery. And the goal here isn't just to talk about a problem, it's to completely redefine it in your mind. And here's their big reveal. They call it the brain wire. They're saying the problem isn't your ears at all. No, it's a damaged connection to your brain. From a marketing standpoint, this is kind of brilliant because if you buy into this new problem, then their unique product suddenly becomes the only thing that can possibly fix it. So after setting up this very specific problem, the presentation naturally pivots to its very specific solution, the Quietum Plus formula. And right away, it's framed as a 100% natural approach. The messaging here is just incredibly simple and direct. The problem is a damaged wire, this product is the fix. They're basically presenting it as a perfect key for a very specific lock. You gotta love the language here, right? They explain the how by claiming the product works to feed, regenerate, and rebuild this wire. These are such active, powerful words. They paint a really vivid picture of a healing process at work inside your body. So, they've laid out a problem and a solution, but now they have to provide the proof. This section, inside the formula, is designed to build credibility by diving into the 18 so-called powerful plant extracts in their special blend. Now, this is pretty smart. Instead of just listing all 18 ingredients at once, which would just be overwhelming, they group them. So this first set links ingredients like Mucuna Pruriens and Maca Root to really specific benefits, like managing inflammation or calming the nervous system. It makes the whole formula feel really targeted and strategic. And the next group just continues this pattern. Dong Quai is labeled a superior tonic ear tonic, while others are framed as antioxidants for nerve renewal. See what they're doing? Every single ingredient is being assigned a very specific job. And this just brilliantly illustrates the technique. By giving each little group of ingredients a clear purpose, like blood circulation or mental focus, the whole formula starts to feel really comprehensive and, scientifically designed. And finally, the last group rounds out the formula with ingredients for everything from detoxification to auditory acuity. By the time you get through this section, the impression they want you to have is crystal clear. This is a comprehensive, multi-pronged, and well-researched formula. And to just cap off this whole proof section, they hit you with all the right buzzwords: natural, non-GMO, no stimulants. Each one is chosen to reinforce the idea that this thing is safe, pure, and totally trustworthy. Okay, now watch the pivot. After all that scientific-sounding stuff, the presentation totally shifts gears. Now it's all about emotional connection and trust. This is where they bring out the real user results to build what marketers call social proof. I mean, this is a textbook perfect testimonial. It starts with years of suffering that people can relate to. That tea kettle inside my brain is just a fantastic metaphor. And it ends with complete relief. It's an incredibly powerful before and after story, all in one little quote. This next testimonial, well, it adds another layer of authenticity. By using very specific details, a buzzing in my right ear and an annoying pulsing sensation, the story becomes so much more believable and relatable to anyone who's going through something similar. Okay, this is a key transition. After those emotional, personal stories, they hit you with a big number. This shift from, personal anecdotes to hard data is designed to make you feel like these incredible results aren't just one-offs, but a widespread phenomenon. So at this point, the audience has seen the problem, the solution, the proof, and the social validation. The only thing left to do is close the deal. So let's break down the complete offer: the price, the bonuses, and the guarantee. The pricing is really cleverly structured in these tiers. See how the best value package is highlighted? It's not just the cheapest per bottle. It also comes with free shipping. This is a classic strategy to kind of nudge customers toward making the biggest possible purchase. And to make that best value deal seem totally irresistible, they throw in free bonuses. These digital guides are framed as having a high value all on their own, but here they're free. This dramatically increases the perceived value of the whole package, making it feel like an absolute steal. And here's the final piece to just get rid of any hesitation: risk reversal. A strong 60-day money-back guarantee makes the whole purchase feel completely safe. It's basically telling the customer, hey, you have nothing to lose. And for the final push, urgency. They use two classic scarcity arguments here. First, there's an external threat. The big bad tinnitus industry might shut them down. And second, there's internal scarcity. The ingredients are just so hard to get. Both are designed to make you feel like you have to buy it right now. So let's just recap the entire persuasive arc we've just walked through. It starts by defining a hidden problem, then it presents a unique solution, it backs it all up with scientific-sounding evidence and social proof, and finally, it closes with a high-value, urgent offer. It's a really powerful formula. You know, what we've seen here is basically a masterclass in a very common marketing framework. And it leaves us with a provocative question to think about. Now that you can see the blueprint, how will you spot these elements, the claims, the proof, and the urgency, working together in all the persuasive narratives that surround us every single day?